try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Yeah, so Karen, thank you everyone for coming along today and being great support over the last 10 days. This is easily the hardest thing I've ever had to do. At Christmas time, I was in the most perfect place in my life. I was surrounded by family and friends, having great laughs, and sat there watching all my beautiful nieces and nephews running around, and I thought 2014 was the start of our new journey. 2014 was mapped out in my mind already. Karen had the sparkle in her eyes, and you could see she was ready to be Mrs. Mother, ready for the next phase. But just 1 month on, our world has been tipped upside down. So here we are, 1 month later, burying our son. Being left empty inside, asking questions as to why us, why has this happened, why Ethan, why now? So we're calling this a tribute, as we have no journey to celebrate, just the sadness that Ethan did not have the chance to give what he had to give. Because I know Ethan would have been a complete package, carrying my drive and hunger for success and Karen's beautiful, warm, loving heart. So I've been trying to draw a few positives, and I've thought that's all I've thought a lot about lately. And Ethan has given the gift of power and the purpose to make me a better person, to make me cherish life and value it every minute I have. I've also thought that maybe Ethan's purpose is that he needs to help me, protect me and guide me through life. I've asked all the questions to why, but all I come up with is there has to be a reason. And I know already I'm a better person from Ethan's presence. So I want to share with you this experience that has changed my life. Karen, I love you, and your bravery gives me strength. I can clearly remember Karen's face when the midwife was sitting there saying to me, Craig, there is no heartbeat. And Craig, she will have to have this baby. I felt sick in the stomach and could not fathom Karen having to go through labour knowing this outcome. It was the most emotional feeling I've ever had in my life. I was sitting there thinking, I cannot go through with this. I cannot see our baby in this situation, and I do not want to start this journey again. But guess what? We've had to. We've got no choice. It wasn't a dream, it was reality, and we've just got to go through this experience. So the time comes, and Karen was in labour, and I was trying to support with her. At the time I was trying to support with massage, I was an emotional wreck. My head was just buried in the pillow crying. And then I hear this voice of the midwife. It's a little boy. And I was just looking at Karen in amazement, just going, I don't know how you did that. I thought you were superhuman to go through that experience. The midwife asked me, do you want to meet your baby? I was very emotional at the time and unsure if I was able to do that, was able to remember Ethan like that. Karen wanted to see, and she held our baby. I sat there in the chair and I knew it was right to meet him. Our baby was just beautiful. He was warm, He looked peaceful. He had my hands and feet and Karen's nose and mouth. When I was holding him, there was a tear running down his face. And Karen said straight away, I think he looks like an Ethan, so we've named him Ethan Schulze. So over the next 2 days we had a special time with Ethan. I have a beautiful photo of Ethan in Karen's arms while they were asleep together. We have some memories of Ethan spending special time with his proud grandfather Harry and loving Auntie Leanne. Meanwhile, Pauline needed to support her parents across the other side of the world, and my family had to provide me with comfort over the phone. We had the chance to have him blessed, which was a moment of empowerment. After the blessing, I held Ethan and I looked at him, and as I cried, I promised him everything I do in life will make him proud. I asked Ethan to promise me that he will guide me, help me, support me, and protect me, because I won't be able to get there without him. As Karen and I sat in the room with Harry and Leanne, we were speechless, and together we could feel his presence. So when the time came to say goodbye, as soon as Ethan left the room, we had that empty feeling. So those 2 days are my memories that I'll cherish forever. When I think of those days, I feel empowered and inspired to move forward. I feel Ethan's spirit is around me, and I feel comfort that he's watching me. He is now my angel. So now my dream in life and what I live for is to have a beautiful, healthy family, where my children grow up one day and achieve great success in whatever their chosen field. In my dreams, I can clearly visualise the moment where Karen and I were sitting in the crowd at the Olympic Games or the Australian Open or the AFL Grand Final with tears in our eyes as our son or daughter gets up on the winning post, and in their speech they acknowledge everyone. But at the end of the speech they say that finally the reason I'm here today and the reason I've dug deep and put in all the hard work is for my older brother Ethan. My older brother has inspired me to be here today. He was not given the chance to give what he has to offer on this earth, so he has been my inspiration. And that's my dream, and it makes me smile. Karen and I have got a long way to go to get to that point, but that is now my why in life. I'll get out of bed every morning, and it'll get me out of bed every morning until that happens. We want to thank everyone for the messages, the gifts, the flowers, the meals, the friendly catch-ups and support in general. It's times like this. Family and friendship is required to help you pull through. In my lasting words to Ethan, I was the happiest man on the planet until January 24th. Every night, Karen would go to bed and I'd kiss her tummy and say, "You are going to be a sports star. I loved you so much." So I'm left empty, that you will not be able to make your mark and give all your talents to make this world a better place. You would have been proud to have us as parents. You would have been loved, cared for, looked after and treated like royalty. Maybe it's just because I couldn't do it alone and needed your guidance, which is why this has happened. We will never know. The one thing I'll promise you is this: you will be proud of your dad, and I will do great things that will amaze you, and you'll be up there and say, "That is my dad." Ethan, the one thing I'll ask of you is that you can look after us, protect us, and make sure we're guided in the right direction. Please give us healthy, happy brothers and sisters. You've already made a huge impact in such a short time. I'll love you every day until we meet again. Thank you.
But if you never lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try